think... Oh no, that's a bucket of... Why do I even have a bucket of water? Hey guys, Jonny and Lawrence back for another episode of Manufactio.
Hello.
And I'm on a brand new roof created by Lawrence.
Yes.
Finally putting our oil stuff in a... Well, under a roof. Containing some of the pollution.
Instead of just letting it float up into the atmosphere like we kind of have been.
Yeah, so we've done a couple of things since last episode. So we finished placing the missing capacitors on our solar array.
Yep.
So we now have all 64 down there. And we have also now got rid of all of our generators.
Yeah.
Which is so nice, because everything is connected with flux ducts, which we have decided to run under our pathways. So it should be quite easy to connect everything up in future.
Yeah.
Which I think was a nice sort of
Good
solution. Idea. We did also go ahead and make the chemical plant to convert lubricant into gasoline. That's what it was. And since then, we realized that now we were not producing anything because we were full of diesel. So we've created another chemical plant, which is converting all our diesel with water into lubricant. So that goes into lube, goes back into the lube bin, that goes into gasoline, back into the gasoline bin, and then that still all comes over into our sulfuric acid factory, and we now have a reasonable amount of sulfuric acid, I would say.
Yeah.
We have stopped automatically making batteries because we wanted a supply of sulfuric acid for today, because I think we're finally going to get on to the elite circuits. Actually, you also moved the Hellforge.
Yes.
I forgot about that. So the Hellforge is now in this factory somewhere.
It's right against the back wall, mainly because I'm pretty sure the Hellforge is responsible for that cloud of pollution over there.
Yeah, I mean, I still think our pollution's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen bad pollution, and this isn't bad pollution at the moment.
Yep. So I just have it hooked. It's basically right against this factory wall with the leadstone duct. We haven't hooked it up to the item duct network yet, mainly because I'm not sure what we'll be needing from it. But
yeah, we may actually need a couple of them, I suppose, if we're going to do that. But that's something to worry about later, I think. So today, like I say, we want to finally, after promising it for 2 episodes, look into the elite control circuits. So these are made with advanced, basic, and gold, circuits, and then gold wire with sulfuric acid. And I think the only thing there is gold wire, which we've not done before.
Yeah.
So we have we have 3 options, I suppose. I never actually noticed the third option.
Oh, okay.
So
is this for gold wire?
Yeah. The third option annoyingly looks best, and I never saw it before.
Ah.
So I'd actually got together the stuff to make a bunch of metal presses, which would be convert gold ingots into plates, into wire. So that'd be 1 to 1 to 2. So every ingot would get us 2 wire. But this is every ingot gets us 4 wire. Because 1 ingot makes 2 rods and 1 rod makes 2 wire.
Oh.
So I kind of feel maybe we should make the lathe.
Yeah. And I mean, it's something new that we haven't done before.
It is. We did unlock it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? So this bin over here, which contains 6 metal presses, and I prepared, is useless.
Yay.
I was trying to be all organized, and I never saw that. So this is new. That doesn't look too bad. Aluminium plates, heavy engineering, and advanced control circuit for the machine structure. But these are multi-blocks.
Yes.
And if I remember correctly, I think, yep, the thing to see what the multi-block looks like is in Volp's library. Not actually in the mod that it's in, because that would make way too much sense. So we need this hollow projector, which kind of works like the projector or the shift right click on the modular machines.
Oh, okay.
So we can see what we're doing, and we need optical sensors.
Yes.
Which I didn't think we'd made before, but they do actually look kind of familiar when I look at the recipe.
We use them in a scanner, I think.
Okay, so electrum glass. Let's see, do we have any of these things? So glass panes, no. No, we do not.
Do we not?
Boom, and there's our 2 hollow projectors.
Nice.
So I'm guessing you probably want one.
Yes, please.
So Jonny has made the advancement holographic, which I can never remember how you see the thing. Craft a hollow projector. Probably could have guessed what that achievement was going to say in all honesty. But I think you shift right click this, and then it has all the machines. So you can click and drag up here, which I remember took me a while to figure out the first time I used this thing. But it's the lathe we're making, is that right?
Yes, it is.
So I think you just click the lathe and then you right click where you want to put it.
Yep.
And then it shows you by default the ground level, I think. And if you shift mouse wheel, it will cycle through the layers and also be able to go to the full one if you want. I think you can also just click these to get rid of them.
Yes.
So I don't know if you actually saw what was involved.
There was an input and an output hatch and some other stuff.
Input, output, the lathe itself, and a power plug.
Okay.
2 machine structures and a motor.
Okay, well, I was getting the stuff ready for a lathe block.
Okay, well, you get that stuff together, and I will start collecting the stuff for the actual structure itself.
Yep.
So one of the things about these is the motors are interchangeable. So at the moment, we only have the basic motors, but I wonder if we can see the better ones. No, doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've not unlocked them, but I was just hoping maybe it was like the next motor needed the previous motor so I could cheat and look at the uses and see any new ones.
Oh, yeah. They're locked behind titanium processing.
Okay, well, we're not doing titanium just now. So I think for now, we'll just get the basic ones. The structure block themselves, what do they look like? Oh, yeah, they're the things I said weren't too hard. Are you making them or shall I make some?
I wasn't going to.
Okay, well, let me get I'm just going to make a bunch.
You're going to make a bunch.
I think a bunch seems like a good amount, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, there's the stuff I need for my structure blocks. And that should be a stack. Actually, do you need some of them for the lathe?
I need 2 of them.
Okay, I will give you 2 back.
Thank you.
And then all the input-output stuff, I guess, is...
I'm pretty sure I have everything else ready.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just needed some steel plates, some advanced mechanical components, and steel rods, all of which we've had in our wall.
Okay.
I did have to make a user interface, but that wasn't too hard. That's just 2 basic control circuits and some glass.
So you've already made all the input and output hatches and stuff?
No, I've just made the lathe block.
I said I was going to make them, and you're like, no, I've got a rig ready.
I'm pretty sure I have everything else ready. No, I said I've got the stuff for the lathe blocks. You still need the input and output
Really?
stuff. What?
Just really? Tell me that you got everything ready.
I don't have everything ready.
No. Well, annoyingly, these hatches are also in the Vaults library thing rather than the advanced rocketry. So input, output. I don't think we need fluid. I think it's just energy. And I think it's power input. So these actually all look pretty easy. Okay. So I need a battery and 2 chests. So there's 2 power plugs, 2 output hatches, and 2 input hatches.
Nice.
So I was figuring, previously I was thinking we'd set up the metal presses going along because we're going to need 2 back to back. It still turns out we're going to need 2 back to back. So I'm wondering back wall maybe?
Yeah.
Like which side's input? Oh, both on the same. That's kind of annoying.
Oh, okay. So we could have one there and then we could have another one like...
Oh, can you see my one?
Yeah, I can see your one.
Oh, that's like super handy.
So, no.
I was just figuring we'd put them in a chain, and that way if we had other things we wanted to put these in.
So like that output can go up into the input.
Yeah, see, that's not a chain, that's next to you. So you didn't agree.
That is a chain.
That's literally next to each other.
You go from the output of this one up into the input of this one. That is a chain.
We're going to do that either way, obviously, but I was thinking maybe we just keep going along, and that way we can maybe put like another one in front, another one in front if we want to double it up.
Fair enough.
If it's too slow.
Yeah.
Well, that was my logic.
I think that is a good idea.
But I do think we're going to want to put these in the floor.
Also, you can shift click these blocks. Oh, not shift click, mouse click, and it will change to them.
That is actually really handy. Yeah. I like that. Can you maybe put down the other holograph so I can actually do that? That would be handy too.
There? Oh no, wait. You've got this the other way around. What?
Well, the input's coming out here and going into that output. Yeah, surely it makes sense to have them next to each other.
There you go. I mean, that's right now.
Why are you making things so tricky?
Because that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I pop that down there, and oh, I clicked it and it did stuff.
No, you put the lathe in the wrong place.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this is reversed. Oops.
That is like pretty helpful. That was not what I was expecting.
The motion needs to go over.
That needs to go over there. And you keep picking them up again.
There you go. Did it.
Cool. These do look pretty nice. Can we open them? Yeah, we can open them. Unfortunately, it's now kind of hard to see where power and stuff goes in.
So
Power is in the bottom of this one. Okay, so we can actually do this all underground.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, not all underground, but we don't need the power coming up. Ooh, my power management down here is not the prettiest, but it's underground, so nobody needs to see it. But as far as I can tell, like, our solar panels are actually providing enough power for absolutely everything. Can you maybe dig down for the other power so I can see where to connect it?
Yep.
That would be very helpful.
I was grabbing power cables.
I've got plenty.
I helped.
I don't think you did.
I definitely jumped and did something.
Okay, we will pretend. Also, I am intentionally not running these along the ceiling in all these places so that the pollution can actually still go up. Yes. It is intended, even if it is quite ugly. But it's also underground, so I don't really care. That's pretty much the size of it. And then would you like a servo?
Go on.
Ooh, get you Mr. Ready first off. And then I figure we'll put the input coming in down the back.
Yep.
And this will be gold, goes in there. So, filter, I won't have any gold, but I'll just set up whitelist just now, so when we connect it, it doesn't break everything.
Yeah.
And then you said outputs out the bottom.
Yep, so we can dig underneath.
Well, everything else just cuts straight across the factory.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the different network, this is the one that's
It's
different.
not there, it's at the back over here.
Oh yeah, because this one's backwards.
Yep.
I knew that, don't worry. Cool. So that's actually hooked up, I think. Annoyingly, I don't think we've actually got gold underneath.
No.
So we probably need to do the whole compactor, redstone, probe thingy, wire, connector, hopper thing. Oh, Jesus. So we've just finished setting up the compactor for gold and just using the same usual compactor from the silo into a spot chest, using the connector probe to stop the compactor going crazy with resources.
Yes.
Because I still don't know what that bug's all about, but we do know it causes a lot of lag.
Yep.
So we don't want to introduce it after fixing it.
Oh.
But now I think we've already ran the pipes, so it's just a case of putting a gold ingot in here. Through the magic of editing, it's now arrived! Woo! Actually, looks quite cool. I mean, you can't see the gold in it, unfortunately, but it's quite cool.
Oh, okay.
They actually already sent them over here to the input hatch. This one isn't doing anything. Oh, we need to switch it on. Oh, this one looks like it's actually doing something.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Why is this one not? That's a shame. This one's really cool. It's maybe a little slow, actually, because there's nothing in the output hatch.
Oh, it's because I was clever.
Oh, you've made a bin?
And I've already made a bin, and I've already set it up. So it should be on its way.
So we probably do want to look at the other motors at some point. But for now, that was the only thing stopping us being able to make elite circuits.
Oh, okay.
So now if we go over to our sulfuric acid factory, we should be able to set up another fluid assembler to get those making. So what I'm thinking is we need another fluid assembler, and this one only really needs these iron plates and these copper plates and some sulfuric acid. So I was thinking of moving that one to here and using this one for advanced circuits.
Yep, I think that's a good idea.
Elite circuits even. So conveniently, it's almost like I was planning to do this episode, and I have a bin with all the stuff for a fluid assembler.
Yay.
Just like I had a crate full of all the stuff for the metal presses, which we didn't need.
Yep.
Oh, actually, that is one thing we forgot to mention, in that we did claim some more, another tool belt upgrade, an exotic military and tech. It was just handy when we were doing bigger clear-ups. Right, so I think we've finished setting up this one now. So this one's exactly the same as it was before, but just moved over. Yes. So we should get all the copper plates in here, all the iron plates. Nope, this is the output. We rotated it around so that the fluid output was closer to sulfuric acid. So the iron plates come in here now, still routed through the floor, Actually, do you want to put a lever on both controllers? Because I think this will be how we turn off the machines.
Yep.
So they get stopped by redstone. So if we connect that one up, and if you want to do the same on the other one, have you done it?
I have.
Awesome. Should be able to just connect this up, turn this back on, and they should both start to fill up with sulfuric acid, but nothing should happen. This one actually stuff might happen because I didn't empty out the iron plates. But I have now. You also notice we've connected up 3 item ducts, and they're all routed under the floor all the way back to our bins back home. So I think it should just be a case of setting up filters. So there's the gold wires, the basic control circuits, and the advanced control circuits. And
now we
will cut, because this will take a second for everything to arrive, but hopefully this will work. Oh, I just saw stuff go into one of these.
Ooh, exciting.
Oh, just one of them. Oh no, there goes the advanced circuits. Oh, and there comes the basic, so it should have all the resources it needs. Shall I flick the lever?
Yeah, go on.
Let's flick it. Oh, these aren't very fast, but they are making them. And also, to try and speed this up, Lawrence has just nipped back to our factory. We're going to put some buffer chests here, just so we don't have to wait quite so long on stuff coming through. Oh my god, now it's nighttime. And this is our only literal solar-powered factory, like with no buffers. We should maybe just hook this up to the network. I mean, the power cable's right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hook up this to some air flux ducts.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that quickly. So we have finished tearing out all the old wiring, and now this entire building is flux ducts as well from our solar farm over there.
Yeah, so should keep power.
Hoping it should keep power overnight. We've still never really pushed this to the extremes because we've never really had everything running. But we have went ahead and put buffer chests in now as well. So there's spot chests for the advanced and gold wire. And we've decided to put an advanced bin for the basic circuits just because of how many it uses. Like, it's a lot. 20 per. But in the time we've been faffing about, we have 25 elite circuits.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And that's pretty nice. I don't even know what they're for. But, they're for getting in some mechanism stuff, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
And better retrievers.
Ooh.
We've not unlocked them, but it's still exciting.
Power armor.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't really know where we were going with this. We just felt we needed these. If we hook these up, that's actually a question. I'm guessing we haven't.
No.
So we should hook these up to our supply network, and I should really clean out. So no. I thought that was a block away.
There is stuff in that bin.
So that's now hooked up. So we should be able to set up stuff to retrieve these if we needed.
I thought you just connected it to the
supply network.
Yeah. You've literally hooked it up to the network that you can't. It's connected to the network that's pulling out circuits and stuff.
The supply network.
Oh yeah. I get you now. I thought we were wanting
here rather than
I thought you
over
were
there.
wanting to send them back to the base. I didn't realize.
No. It's gonna live here.
Yep.
But let me grab one just because if we do need to filter anything at home, I'd rather have one on me. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with them just now. I know one thing we've been kind of wanting to do is maybe setting up another fluid assembler here to do flux ducts.
Yeah.
I think that's something that could be quite handy. But yeah, what were we doing elite circuits for?
Carbon fiber?
I think carbon fiber was another thing we need to look into. But I wonder if we should actually just have a... Yeah?
Maybe it was retrievers. I can't remember.
I think it was just one of the things sort of locking out other quests more than anything else. So maybe it's a case that we just have to revisit the quest book a little bit. Oh, you know what we can maybe do now?
What?
Now that we're getting some of these bins all over the place, maybe it makes sense to have remote monitoring.
Ooh, maybe.
I don't know. Okay, we're not going to have advanced monitoring because that needs high-tech science. But we did unlock remote monitoring a while back, which unlocks the screen controller, screen, and various modules. and RF tools. So I tell you what, let me dump all my inventory first because this is just getting messy, and then we'll have a look at these screens. So I think we've got everything together to start working on some of the screen stuff. So I'm guessing first we need a screen controller.
Yep.
Seems logical to me anyway.
That does.
So there's a screen controller. A screen, maybe just make one just now to see.
Yep.
And I guess we'll be wanting to monitor inventories. So I'm going to make the inventory screen modules, which I don't have everything for. We need chests, which makes sense because it's inventory stuff.
Yeah.
So there's 4 inventory things. The screen controller. I'm going to guess this needs power. Just for testing, shall I put it down anywhere? And we'll worry about it in a second. So scan for nearby screens. So I guess we need to put a screen down somewhere. Sorry?
Oh, it's already got a readme.
Okay. Sneak right click the GUI and insertion of modules. Use screen controller to power screens remotely. So if I shift right click this, I get quite a big interface.
Yeah.
Let's scan. So 1 connected screen. And now if I put a module in, open the GUI. Sneak right click on an inventory to set target. So let's say inventory for module block set to basic bin. So now, I didn't sneak right click, I just right clicked and it went inside.
Yeah.
So now if I say slot index 0, is that how that works?
Cool. It's showing like 240.
And I also put slot index E, which apparently changed to 0. So
Yeah.
how do I get rid of that second one?
I don't know.
I don't want there to be a second one. I can't get rid of it. There we go. Nope. If I put it here, no. Okay, this. Can I just sneak right click this to clear it? I hope so. I'll sneak right click it again and I'll put it back in. Nope. Okay, it totally just keeps it there, but that's fine. That's fine. We will go set these up. I should be able to, so it says shift right click, and now if I just put all of these in, oh no, it's not going to do them by default, but if I just quickly fill all these in to 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm assuming if you're using like a chest with lots of slots, this is the point in that.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
Maybe it can only monitor stuff so far away?
Maybe?
I don't know. I don't get what's wrong here.
Yeah.
Even the original bin we were monitoring isn't showing up anymore.
Okay, that surprises me. You've broken it.
Maybe it's not a distance thing. Maybe I've just broke that screen. So maybe if I go a bit closer. Yeah, okay. That's showing stuff.
It's a distance thing. That's a shame.
Okay, well, that I thought was going to be really interesting, and it was a bit of a letdown. I don't know if you just want to mine them up. If anyone knows how we can get that to work a bit further away, that would be cool, because I think that would be quite useful. So we can do the advanced monitoring, but we do need yellow science.
I think we're a while off yellow science.
I mean, we've unlocked all the stuff for it.
We haven't even automated military science yet.
Do you think military science is before yellow?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's like concrete and grenades.
Yep, but it's not like used for anything other than military research.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's like that progression.
I'm pretty sure it's used for other stuff as well.
I think you're mistaken. I think it's purely used for military research.
The military science pack is totally used for the challenge science pack. So
oh, come on, like that's relevant.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I kind of want to research something. I don't know what that something is, but I feel like we've not done any research in a while. Maybe the advanced batteries?
Yeah, if you want.
Some green, red, and blue. And then we can have a look at how crazy these things are.
Yay.
Oh, it was missing one red. I thought I'd counted. I didn't count very well.
Shouldn't try and count on camera.
I didn't really. I just kind of made it up. RO34. So this gets us the energy cells. What are the energy cells used for? Oh, we can make the unfamiliar capacitors with energy cells.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, these are really easy.
Oh.
A fabricator controller with gold, copper, redstone, and plastic sheets.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a lot.
That's like I'm thinking, should we just set it up? Like that level of easy.
Yeah, why not?
Ooh.
Okay, maybe not.
What part?
I don't know. You just started doing a weird humming noise.
Hardened glass was kind of the thing that threw me, but it looks easy enough. If we've got an alloy kiln, do you want to set up our alloy kiln again?
Yep.
And I think we have iron dust somewhere. Let me go fetch some iron dust, and we should be able to make some hardened glass, and then we should be able to make the fabricator. So I think we've managed to pull together all the stuff for the fabricator. So the first thing we're going to kick off was get some hardened glass going.
Yep.
And I think we're just going to make silver because we already had a bunch of silver from when we were making the phosphor.
Yes.
And I think Lawrence has all the resources to actually start making the fabricator itself.
I just need that hardened glass.
Oh, okay. Even to make the component bits.
Pretty
No,
sure.
you don't.
Oh, no, I don't. Sorry.
Stop making stuff up.
I forgot. Okay, so I do need some unfamiliar components, which you said were in the big multi-block.
Yes, just search for at-take guns is probably the easiest way. We must have got them from loot bags. I
Yeah,
don't know,
I'm fairly sure we got them from loot bags.
but I think we have enough to do this.
Yes.
So that's all that matters.
So so the other things we need are electric engines, some steel plates, and we're going to be using the cybernetics because it's slightly cheaper on the elite circuits. And
I didn't
we've
even
got-
notice the difference. We probably should have did elite circuits.
Yeah, we've got, I mean, the recipe for cyber kinetic parts are soul sand, gold wire, and redstone and plastic. It's not
Oh,
expensive.
okay.
But we've got 8 of that. So we now need to make a controller, I believe.
Yes, so I think Lauren's cottoned on, thankfully, that this is a multi-block. It's not just a one-block machine. It looks to be a 2x2. I've just put the hardened glass in for you.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I don't know why you're running away.
I was going to grab the glass, and you did that for me. Thank you.
You ran over to the wrong place.
There is a controller. I'm not sure if we need glass or if we can just use the fabricator housings.
Yeah, but the glass looks nicer.
Okay, we can make some glass.
Yeah, how much glass do you need? Another 2.
No, I think that's it. I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
enough. Because I can only make one set.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Fabricator
agree.
glass.
Cool.
So, let's run over here. So this is where we're setting it up in the middle of the noisy machines. And
Yes.
I had apparently set that one too high.
So we think we've already ran the item ducts for it and the power, assuming we've got these in the right place. So far, it's looking like power might need to go into the controller block. So that might be a problem. But we'll worry
maybe.
about that in a second.
But if you pop them down and then if you right click and it says invalid block for multi-structure.
That's quite nice. It even shows you, like, graphically where the issue is.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
no. Power works there.
Oh,
That's
I'm not gonna
awesome.
lie, I think I would have moved that up one.
Well, we haven't.
Yeah.
So if we look at the recipe for the energy cells, it is gold, copper wire, redstone, and plastic sheets, which, oh, look, I have all in my inventory.
I wonder what else this could make them.
I don't know.
Sonic emitter. Ooh, that sounds fun.
I don't know if this
Unfamiliar
could work.
items.
Unfamiliar items. You know what? Unfamiliar items are kind of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like, we have so many unfamiliar items these days. Do you think you can just extract out anywhere?
Are we sure this is meant to go in the controller?
No? Why?
Because it's not filling up with stuff.
What? Yeah, but it's going to take a second to get over from the bins, is it not?
True.
Like, give it a chance.
Nope.
I was going to see if I can hook up the output. Not there, apparently. Maybe there. Oh, yeah, well, they're hooked up to something. And we will need a Serafo on that one.
Yep.
Always active. We don't have a bin for it yet, but this is future proofing. Why are you doing that? What are you
Going
doing?
to connect it to this line here.
Yeah, there. What are you doing?
Okay.
Stop mucking up the floor.
I figured it was just like one.
So far, I'm beginning to think, no, maybe we don't put them in the controller.
Does that mean we're going to need to put one in each of the...
I don't know. I've never used it
I've never used it
before.
either. I'm just thinking out loud.
Um,
Oh, Evelyn.
You fell in. Did
fell in
stuff
the
come?
hole.
All right, no.
No.
I thought you were. I tell you what, what's probably easiest is if we disconnect this for a second and just put down like a chest with all the items so we can see what's connecting to what.
Yeah.
Okay, so gold went in there, redstone went in there. Okay, I think maybe it's just anywhere except from the controller.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good to know that I completely screwed it up.
You pick the one block it can do.
Okay, we don't need to go on about it. I don't know why that wasn't crafting as well. Maybe that's concerning. I took them out now, but it didn't look like it started crafting.
No idea.
So, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure this is all fine. No, we totally know what we're doing. I was like, how is the floor filling itself back in?
I was trying to lock you in.
But it was you. I thought it was magic. Oh, how would we know? I'm gonna go underground. You stay up here and see if stuff comes through it, and I'll go see if I can follow it. Yeah, so it's a whitelist for all of these things, infinite amounts. Do they just not play with item ducks? No, it's because I'm an idiot.
And you haven't actually connected it.
No. Well, I have connected it, just not to anything of use. So this is actually connected to nothing of use. Can I connect it to this one? I think. Oh no, that's a bucket of. Why do I even have a bucket of water? Oh god.
It's going well.
Right, that time. Oh, what's coming? That looks like that's plastic. I think it was something's coming in. Did it go in?
Yes, just received it.
Cool.
So that is one thing.
Oh, copper wire is coming that way. Think it's coming this time.
Oh, just got redstone.
Woo! So we're just one item short.
Pretty much.
And then whatever fluid this thing probably needs or some stupid like that. Oh, this isn't actually got that many different recipes.
No.
And it's just the gold part that... Oh, no, it's not just the gold part that changes.
Oh, it's doing stuff. Oh. Ooh, that is cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
That is really quite cool.
So now we can take these energy cells and chuck them over in our wall of bins. And here. And hopefully they should start automatically extracting. I think because, again, I don't know how many of these we need. I'm just going to set that to 64. Unless you have an issue with that.
No, that's fine.
Cool, but is it working? Did it auto extract?
It did.
Awesome. So we have batteries. Sorry, energy cells.
Yeah.
Whatever they're called. We have them now. That's pretty awesome. I can't even remember what else we did. We did lots of stuff, it feels.
Circuits, messed around with screens.
We failed miserably with screens. Yeah. Please, anyone help us figure out how the screens work. But oh well, I think that's probably going to be a good place to call this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that like button if you did. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.